Alright folks, welcome back. This is Balatro, twice a day, and today I'm getting my revenge on the Monolith. A little bit of backstory here. The obelisk rewards you for playing a lot of one hand and then switching to some combination of other hands. The last time we played the Monolith challenge, we decided to play on the checkered deck, with the idea being you can play a lot of flushes on the checkered deck. One issue we encountered in the mid game and extending into the late game, you get so many stone cards from the Marble Joker, it made it really difficult for us to play as many flushes as we wanted to. So I started thinking, okay, what other hand could we play relatively consistently for the obelisk? What hand could we play even with stone cards added to the deck? And I settled on, how about pairs? That's one that we know we can play. So how about we play on the blue deck this time, gold stake blue deck. The extra hand helps you out in two different ways. So in the early part of the run, you want to spam the one hand and have that be your most played hand for the obelisk. So the extra hand helps you that way. And then also in the end game, when you want to level up the obelisk, you are rewarded for playing a lot of different hands. So having an extra hand that we can use to play other different stuff. That's the idea. Then I also thought, okay, if we are going to play pairs on the blue deck, I want to try to be able to play pairs even from the very beginning, even from the early rounds, play pairs. So I did some restarting so that we could do this. We could go ante 1. The first skip is the Mega Arcana pack. I skipped to take the Mega Arcana pack. And then there was a Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune gave us holographic. It took me about maybe 6 Wheel of Fortune before we hit the holographic, but we did hit it. Okay, now what? With the plus 10 mult, we should be able to win the first couple rounds here with pairs, and then with a few stone cards combined with the holographic, we should be able to keep playing pairs if we want to. We could try an Emperor here. I think right now I like the idea of taking the Magician for some lucky cards. We can use that to get more money. If I am going to make 2 lucky cards, let's do a pair of 6s. Just any pair, any 2 cards of the same rank. That way if you hold on to one, you can find the other. Okay. Here I have a pair of kings. Plus 10 mult holographic. Plus 10 mult is actually kind of a lot of mult. So I think what I want to do is actually discard this pair of kings and look for some lower pairs. Maybe one more time lower pairs. Alright, we did it. How about a pair of 2s? Okay, so see already, pair of 2s, the lowest pair, already 160 points. We can play a pair of 3s. Holding on to the 6. We can play a pair of 4s. There's only 100 points left. I think we play the pair of 6s, but there, even with no discards left over, we were able to relatively easily play a couple of pairs. That's the idea anyway. Plus 20. No money. Okay, we have a Mega Spectral Pack. If we take the Mega Spectral Pack, we won't really be able to afford anything else. Or if I buy anything, I won't be able to buy the Mega Spectral Pack. So let's go Spectral Pack first. We can immolate. And we can try Familiar. Random enhanced cards, enhanced face cards. We can try to get gold cards or more lucky cards. Bummer. Oh well. I think we just beat the big blind here, so I'm going to take the voucher here. Extra discard could be useful. I don't think I need this buffoon pack. We are playing on the gold stake, so the buffoon pack sometimes a little bit of a trap if it contains rentals or perishable jokers. We already have the holographic obelisk, so maybe what we want to do is save our money until we have 25 in the bank, and then we can max out our interest. Let's just go next. Alright, we can play a pair of queens is the pair of queens too much? Probably. Let's dig for lower pairs. We have an extra discard, so we have a little bit of flexibility here. We can draw lower pairs. I can play a pair of 9s. I actually don't have that many 7s in the deck. That's okay. Pair of 9s. So debuff 9 is useful. Debuff 9 means we score less points there. I'm going to keep the debuff 2 and try to get another 2. I think here, let's throw away the 7 since I only have 2 7s left. Okay. My 6 is debuffed. Previously played 6 is debuffed. Okay, so I have a pair of 6s here. Let's try to get the pair of 2s. Nope. Alright, well, let's play the pair of 6s. I'm going to keep the pair of kings just in case we need a pair of kings. Alright, well, we only got to play 3 pairs. Bummer. Next round we have 1,000 points, so we should be able to play more pairs. I probably want this voucher, probably want the extra discard. I could open a standard pack here. Standard pack, we'd be looking for gold cards or blue seals. Nice. Okay. 5 is probably best. We do have extra queens in the deck, so maybe it's worthwhile to take a gold queen because then we can hold the queen in hand. I think I'm going to take the 5 anyway because it's also a gold seal. Let's do that. And go next. Okay. What's the move? What are we trying to do here? I want to get... We have extra queens. We have extra, not extra, but enhanced 6s. So I can play the enhanced 6s. I probably don't want to play the stone card if I had to guess. Okay. I don't need to hold on to 6s anymore. I don't need 4s or 3s. I guess everything's kind of the same. Okay. Give me a pair of queens. So I can play this pair of queens. I can throw a 4. I can throw out a 6. I can throw out a 9. Okay, I can play a pair of 5s. And try to draw a queen. I can play a pair of 2s. Alright, that's fine. We do get the money from the gold card. Ship it. Alright, so 2 stone cards is worth 1,200 points there. Basically, if you've got holographic is 10 molt and a stone card is 50 chips, that's like 500 points, so like 500 points per stone card. To get 1,500 points, what that means is we only need to play 3 stone cards, or maybe if the base pair is worth 200 to 300 points, we only need to play 1 stone card, or maybe possibly no stone cards. Alright, here I would eventually like taking the voucher here. I think I want to go Arcana, looking for money. Standard pack Jumbo takes me down to 19, is a little bit too expensive. Arcana, this is a $5 Arcana pack. It is going to cost me interest, but we could get a gold card, we could get lucky cards, we could get Hermit. If not Hermit, I guess I'll take a gold card. How about... Yeah, maybe now we do the gold queen. Go next. So we can start with a pair of jacks. I can keep the king since I have extra kings in the deck. We're already up to 11 pairs, by the way. Okay, with these 5s, I think I'm just going to play the 5 since it's a gold seal anyway. We get the money anyway. Okay, so that's like 200-ish points. We can play the pair of 9s with 1 stone card, or we can try it with no stone cards. Stone card is probably too strong. Let's use our discards here. Or maybe we play the pair of kings, and then what? Dig for lucky 6s. So let's try to find those lucky cards. Lucky 6. We do have 6s, so I'm going to throw the queens away. Alright, just the pair of 6s. Yum. Alright, that takes us up to 15 pairs. We have these celestial packs. Okay, definitely we take the voucher. I'm interested in these celestial packs. Do we also want to take a planet card? We can hold on to it. Yeah, maybe. I guess. Sure. So if I take these, that's $8, takes me down to 35. Right? We could go one more. Bummer. Okay. Saturn, Venus, Neptune. I guess between the 3 of these, maybe 3 of a kind. I'm more likely to play if we have 6 queens. Celestial pack. This is what I really want. I want the plutonium. We can start off by playing a lot of pairs, and then when we pivot with the obelisk, we can switch to high card. Let's go next. So this boss says no discards. I can play a pair of queens with or without the stone cards. Maybe let's try it without the stone cards. We missed on the pair. That's a bummer. Okay. Ended up playing high card sooner than I had originally planned, but that's okay. We can play a pair of aces. We don't have a pair here once again. This boss was awful. High card twice. We lost a bunch of progress. That's okay. Let's see here. I think before the end of the ante, I do want to go back in time. We lose a hand, so I don't want to go back in time right now, but I think long term I do want to go back in time. That gives me more time to stack pairs on the obelisk. I want this Arcana pack. Alright, we can't spin the wheel. Could use death to copy the 6, make more 6s. I think I like the idea of making more lucky cards. So maybe make more lucky 6s and more queens. Since I have extra queens. Okay. I can go standard pack for Purple Seal Ace. With the extra discard vouchers, I think Purple Seal is reasonable. Reroll takes me down to 29. I think what I want to do... Let's pick up Uranus here. Because that could be another thing that we do. We start out with pairs, and then we play 2 pair a little bit with the obelisk. Let's go next. Okay, pair of kings here. If we play the stone cards, it's too much. We can play 1 stone card if we want. Maybe that's not that bad. Maybe keep the 5, play 1 stone card. Okay. I have an ace that I can discard. Throw away the 3. We get the devil. Okay. So I can play 2 stones. That's fine. Okay. I believe if we do the stones again, then it's going to win. Okay. How about a pair of eats? And throw away the queen? 20 pairs. Okay, so I can play these queens. I could discard looking for a 6 and try to get the lucky cards. I could discard and try to find gold cards. Am I trying to hit the 6s? This pair plus 4 molt. Does that get me 400 points? I don't remember. It does. Ah, bummer. That's okay. Let's take some plutonium. Alright, let's buy both of the Arcana packs. Alright, wheel we can't use. We can use sun. I guess... let's make some hearts. What we can do is we can play... that could be another hand that we can play for the obelisk. We can play flushes. So maybe we go... I have 3 jacks, so maybe we go ace and 9 here with the sun. Make hearts? Maybe? What's next? Arcana. I have death here, so I can make a gold... I can make a purple gold card I can copy with a death. What do we want to get rid of? I could remove a stone card. I think I'm going to remove clubs. 2 of clubs, that seems fine. Okay, let's save our money for interest and then we can go back in time in the next shop. So here we can start with a pair of 7s. Okay. I want to try to draw my queens. Queens. Okay, so I could play a pair of 10s. Kind of unfortunate that we threw away the 6s, but we can play the pair of 10s with 2 stone cards. Should be like 2,000. Or sorry, 1,500. Okay. I can play, these are enhanced queens. I can discard these 2 purples. I should keep the 5 in case I draw the gold seal 5. I have sun if I want to make more hearts. Which probably I do want to make more hearts, but I don't have to do it right this second. Alright. Play the 5s. Throw away ace and king. I want to draw stone cards now, so we have some stone cards. We can play these 8s. And 2 stone cards. This should be... we said it's like 1,500, right? Okay. Then I can play my lucky queens. Let's dig for gold. Alright. So queens plus stone. I'm, I guess, still holding on to the sun card. Do I want to make some molt cards, or it's fine? Cool. That brings us up to 26 pairs. Okay, Mercury and Jupiter. So I think, I mean, we definitely go back in time. I am trying to level up my high card, so let's look for some plutonium. We can get some plutonium here. We could go Celestial Pack again. I guess I want to save my money for interest, so maybe we don't go Celestial Pack. And I think I do want this, though. I think I do want the Mercury card so that we can play pairs without stone cards necessarily. And then go next. Alright, so for this one, we went back in time. We only need 2,000 points. So I can play the 1 stone card, throwing away a jack. We did get the leveled up pair, so this should be like 1,000 points. Okay. Great. Let's look for 6s and queens. So I have a pair of 6s here. I don't think I want to play the stone card. I think the stone card might be too strong. So let's just play the pair of 6s. Okay. Okay, now I've got too many stone cards, so let's throw them away. We can discard a 10. Actually, we should discard the aces because I know my other aces are purple. Okay. Pair of 10s is fine. I can keep king. Okay. So I think with my son, let's go turn my enhanced cards into hearts. There we go. I want to discard the purple seal. I think for my final hand, I want to play the queens. I could play the 5s. Let's just dig for the queens, right? 3 queens in the deck. Actually, we just have the queen in hand. Yeah, let's do this. Let's keep the 5s. Okay, wheel. We can sell it. We can hold on to it. We can play these 5s. I need the stone card. I can discard this purple seal, so let's get rid of the wheel. I can make the molt cards now, I guess. Alright, we get the hermit. Nice. So, use the hermit. Play the pair and ship it. Stone card helps. Okay, perfect. Now 30 pairs. Okay, we've got 59 bucks. We went back in time, so 3,200 points should be pretty easy. Boss gonna debuff my clubs. That's okay. Let's go standard pack. We can get... I'm going to take a king. I already have 5 kings. This gives me another king. It's also a steel card. When we do play high card later, then these steel cards could be useful. So let's take a steel king. Before I open the Arcana pack, let's reroll once. Alright. World for more spades. There we go, Emperor. Emperor. Hangman and a hermit. I will take the hermit, and now since I have 67 bucks, I will reroll one more. Alright, that's fine. Telescope is okay, I guess. I don't necessarily want to level up my pairs forever because we do want to switch with the obelisk. So I'm not going to take the telescope yet. With the Hangman here, I think what I want to do, I think maybe 7s we remove. Maybe I want to try to... I've used 2 sun cards. I've made more hearts. I'd like to make hearts happen if possible. How are we doing with the kings? I think let's go king and 7. We can hang them. Here I need, with level 2 pairs, we get like 1,000 points per stone card, right? So I can throw away these stone cards and I can dig for queens. So let's start with a pair of queens, keeping the 6. We've been neglecting the lucky 6s, I'll admit it. I feel bad. We can... Let's throw away 1 stone card. That should be fine. We get the Hangman. Okay, so diamonds probably. I have only 3 jacks, so maybe like jack and 9, we can hang them. We can play a pair of 8s here. Okay. We got the stone card. So start by discarding purple. Get the hung man again. So 8 and 2, we can hang them. I think I'm gonna play the pair of 6s here, and then we can discard to find another stone card. Nice. Alright, queens and stones. 7,000, easy. Well, if we get the plus 20. Alright, the next round we're going to need more stone cards. I don't think I'm ready for the telescope. I think again here with the pairs, once we get up to like 40 pairs, we can pivot. So let's open these celestial packs. Maybe what we do is we reroll first. So now here's a Mercury card. I'm going to hold this one in the shop, maybe, and then open these. I'm looking for plutonium. If we don't get plutonium, I think maybe flushes we can play for a little while. Maybe there's the plutonium. Take the Mercury. I have 70 bucks, so let's go one more. Venus and Uranus. I don't see myself playing 3 of a kind, but maybe 2 pair. Maybe I do play 3 of a kind if I have 6 queens. Maybe it's worthwhile to just take it. We got the money. Let's go next. I'm going to save my money and spread out my rerolls. Our money comes mostly from these lucky cards, and so it comes in bursts, right? We get 20 bucks every couple of rounds. So instead of spending all the money in one shop, I'm going to spread it out between all 3 shops. Okay, we can play a pair of 5s with 1 stone card. Is 1,800. Okay, so a pair of 10s with 2 stone cards is too much. A pair of 10s with 1 stone card is going to be another 1,800, or like 2,000. Okay, so let's play jacks with no stone cards. And then now the final hand is queens plus stones, but not necessarily those stones. Right. How many stones do I have? I got 4 stones in the deck, so we could discard. Okay. One more time. Oh, maybe should have discarded the purple seal. Anyway, here's the pair. Money. 38 pairs. Okay. Boss is going to debuff my clubs. That looks fine. I could take another Jupiter card. That also seems fine. I am going to take the telescope. What that does is every time I open a celestial pack, even though I am going to pivot off of pairs, at the very least, if I open a celestial pack, I can't miss, right? There are no useless celestial packs if I have the Mercury cards, at least short term. Spectral pack, we can go reroll for tarot cards first. We can get Magician, we could get Sun. So maybe those flushes are starting to manifest. I can get Trans here. We can get a blue seal if we want. Yeah, I don't know. Blue seal queen. We have extra queens. That seems fine. Go next. All right. Now that we have the blue seal, we might consider playing something that's not just pairs. Maybe now it's time to start growing the obelisk. I have most of my stone cards in hand. I want to make sure I play a minimum amount of stone cards if I want to get 6,400 here. Let's start by discarding. So how about 2 5s and a stone card and throw away the 10. Sorry, maybe I should play the gold seal. Maybe. I don't know yet. Let's start here. If I keep playing pairs, that's 2,000. Okay. My queen is debuffed. Oh yeah. I put the blue seal on the queen of clubs because it was a queen, but also it happened to be clubs. That's not good. I can use sun on these. Okay. I can play a pair of 8s. I probably throw away the steel card. I definitely need more stones. I can make lucky kings. Maybe. So, what happens if I play the lucky kings? Do I want the queens? Maybe I don't want this bonus queen. Okay. So I have a stone card. I'd like to find another 5 or another queen. One thing we could do is, since we have the blue seal, we could go for the high card now. Let's do that. So I could play the high card lucky queen. Alright, lucky queen with the stone cards and ship it. Nice. Question. If you've got the obelisk, okay, at what point should you pivot? What is the appropriate time to pivot? How about ante 4, halfway through the run? We could go back in time again. Cost us a discard. So the benefit of going back in time is I mean, for sure we're going to go back in time. The question is, do I want to go back in time right this second, or do I want to wait? Can we get 9,000 points? I think we have enough stone cards. We can get a 9,000 point high card. So let's go take the celestial packs. Mercury, Venus. So I think I'm not playing pairs anymore. Let's take 3 of a kind. Celestial pack, we can get more plutonium. Saturn card, I could hold on to it. Could reroll once. Alright, go next. Alright, so here's the plan. Let's play 3 of a kind. Sure. Okay. Let's play discard the purple seals. We have the blue seal queen, so maybe now we want to play the high card. Maybe now we want to play 2 pair. Maybe now we want to try to play a flush. I would like to be able to play a flush without winning. Is that possible? I think it's possible. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Play a flush without winning. Nice. Okay. Now, play the high card. Not this high card necessarily, but some high card. We can play King High. And then we can finish with the stones. Oops. I guess we do have the leveled up high card, so maybe, oops. Okay, that means we don't need to go back in time yet. We can take a celestial pack. Looking for more plutonium. If we don't get the plutonium, we can take Venus. Arcana, we can reroll once. Hierophant, maybe not relevant if we have the stone cards. Let's go Arcana. What's the boss situation here? Boss says spades are debuffed. Temperance is 10 bucks. I could take a sun card to make more hearts. And then we can play flushes. I could use the chariot for more steel cards. Steel cards could be useful later. I like the idea. I do want to play high card as like my end game hand, as like my blue seal hand. I want to be high card, but maybe let's try to make some flushes. We could do some. So maybe king 10. Definitely I want to get rid of the clubs, right? Maybe we'll hit the 5 here and the king. Maybe we play a flush house. Go next. Alright, so here my goal is to play a flush. Okay. So let's make some lucky cards. Chariot, okay. Let's play a flush. Okay, we did it. We can play 3 8s. Okay, that's too much. Okay. Let's throw away some stones. Throw away some more stones. All right. Do we want to use the chariot and make a steel card? Maybe not. Maybe. Okay, I don't have the blue seal in hand, so it's actually I'm gonna play a full house here, just to mix it up. Okay. All right, we definitely go back in time. We can try a standard pack. Blue seal ace. We accept blue seals. All right, one more time takes me down to 30. Empress. No, just go next. All right, so I'm gonna start with, okay, I don't want to play a pair. I could play high card king here. Is that gonna be too much? Yeah, maybe that's too much. Whoops. So I guess I think blue steel, maybe make a Zoolander and then discard. I want to find. I don't need the stone cards for sure. Okay, maybe the debuffed card. If I play the debuff card, does that help? Or should I play the lucky card? Let's play the lucky card. All right, 6,000 for the high card and climbing. We're leaving a lot of hands on the table, to be honest. Standard pack. We can get a red steel card. That's also useful for high card. Mars. I don't think we're gonna do 4 of a kind, like long term. So let's just go one more. Empress. All right, go next. Boss says my diamonds are gonna be debuffed. That's okay. So let's try to get a flush again. Okay, here's a flush. High card is like 6,000 points. Okay, the flush was too much. Hierophant. Nope. Alright, play the lucky card. This wins. Get the plutonium. Standard pack. Alright, we can take a gold 5 for some more money. Maybe we don't do that anymore. Maybe we have enough gold cards and we have these blue seals. Maybe we just skip here. Arcana we can reroll first. $61, let's go one more. Alright, bummer. Arcana, maybe a hermit, maybe a hung man. Okay, I think 4, and I guess it's just... Yeah, maybe 4 and 6, we're gonna hang them. Just remove cards. Go next. Alright, can we hit another flush? Is that possible? I could play 2 pair here. I could play a full house. I think I want to still discard the purple seals. Chariot? Okay. I can make some lucky 7s for no particular reason. I will take the opportunity to make another, maybe a steel ace. Okay, but we'll play the 2 pair here, or should we play the flush while we have it? I think we should play the flush. Okay, that's 6,000 points. Can we get another flush? It's possible. There's a flush. With the 2 lucky cards plus the bonus card, that could be too much. I could try 3 of a kind, but I think 3 of a kind is even more than the flush. So maybe what we do is we dig for... Maybe I'm supposed to play high card now. Bummer. Steel card I should throw away. Can I play this flush without it being too many points? I am unsure. I guess now we might as well do it, right? Ship it? Ah, beans. Didn't get my blue seals. Alright, so we got 2 celestial packs. I should have rerolled first. Alright, we take the plutonium. Reroll once. So Jupiter I'm not going to take. And then this celestial pack won't have a Jupiter card. I can take the plutonium here. Observatory's fine. Alright, so 41 pairs. Let's go next. Alright, we should have more wiggle room here to where I can play the flush. I can play the gold seal if I want. I can keep an ace. No, I'll just play this flush. I want to play flushes while I can because I'm not going to be able to play flushes forever. Okay, there's a purple seal. Temperance for 10 bucks? Sure. So 1. Play the gold card. Ship it. Dang. Those flushes. Yeah, maybe I should be playing 2 pair. Let's go to-do list, chariot. I think maybe it was a mistake taking the Jupiter cards, like at all. Boss has no repeat hand types. Interesting. Okay. Let's try chariot for more steel cards is fine. I can take overstock here. 56 bucks. We can take the sun and make more flushes if we want. I can get another steel card. This is purple steel card. That seems good. Let's go next. All right. So I can use, maybe we don't need this many stone cards. I can turn these into hearts. Okay. Flush. It's these lucky cards. The plus 20 is killing me. Alright. Let's find our blue seals. That's it. Give me the blue seals. Haven't seen a blue seal in a while. That's on me. Haven't really been digging for them, right? So this wins. Let's play the high card. Take the plutonium. Celestial, we can get more plutonium. Jumbo standard. I can take a glass card, I can take more steel cards. I'm going to take more steel cards. I think I'm not quite done with flushes, but we're getting there. We have this flush that we can play. I can make a steel 8 and then I can throw it away. I don't really care that much what I make my cards into steel because I've got I could have saved the chariot for the blue seal, but if we're just going to play high card anyway, then maybe it doesn't matter what the steel cards are. Cool. We actually might be able to play more hands. I'm going to start by discarding purple. Lovers, okay. Almost a straight flush. I think what I'm going to do, I think if I do another flush, it wins. So let's go for the high card if we can. Bummer, no blue seal. I mean, there's 34 cards on the deck, so it's the 2 blue seals are in the bottom half. That's not weird. That's not unusual. Okay. Okay. More plutonium for sure. Do I want strength? Strength I can use to make 3 of a kind or 4 of a kind. Yeah, probably that's fine. It's not super exciting, but it's fine. I'm gonna skip the standard pack if there's not any enhanced cards. Pick up Uranus here, and $5 reroll takes me down to 32 bucks. That's fine. Could pick up Uranus again. I don't think it's necessary. Let's go next. So here I could use strength, turn kings into aces, and then play 3 of a kind. Maybe. Is that important that I do that? Not really. So here's 3 of a kind. 3 of a kind without the stone card. Okay, let's find a flush. We have a flush. We have 2 steel cards. Is that going to be a problem? It could be. I could discard 1 steel card. Not exactly how we drew it up. Okay, that's fine. That's good, actually. Okay. Okay. Because what I would like to do is I would like to win here with the high card. We have the 2 steel cards now. Then we get the blue seal, get the plutonium. Nice. Okay, get the hung man. We can take the clearance sale first. Hung man for sure. I think no on Uranus. Get the plutonium here and try the spectral pack. Can't use ectoplasm because we already have additions on our jokers. Ouija doesn't really do anything here. Maybe... Do I want to use the Hungman on some stone cards? Maybe I don't need this many stone cards. That's probably true. Skip. And go next. Alright, 5.6 on the obelisk. We can play the high card. Oops. My bad. Alright, Celestial pack. We can take the plutonium. I should have opened the Arcana pack first in case there was a fool. I could have copied that Hungman. Get another Hungman here or Hermit. I think I'll take the Hermit. We have Overstock, so we can do a little re-rolling. Venus, Justice. Go next. Alright, let's play the flush. Alright, the problem with the high card is it was too many chips, but the flush is not that many chips, so it's fine. We have the blue seal, so we're gonna go for the high card now. Throw away these stones. Almost a straight. Alright, let's play 6 high. Cool. Moon. Okay, 2 Arcana packs. Let's reroll for tarot cards first. Take more plutonium. Star. Nope. Alright, chariot. Yes. Okay. So more stone cards we can turn into steel. I'm gonna make a glass card. That can also be useful with the high card. Now when we play the glass card, it's plus 20 molt. Arcana, we can pick up Emperor here, trying to get things like a Hungman, or we could take a Hermit for 20 bucks. I could re-roll here. I'm gonna wait until there's another batch of Arcana packs. Alright, we gotta play 5 cards. Let's start with 2 pair. We know the high card wins, so let's just play the 2 pair while we can. Okay, we can try to get a flush. We know the flush is relatively low scoring, though now we have the seal in hand. Alright, change of plans. I should throw away the stone card. Or sorry, throw away the steel card. The steel cards are messing me up. Alright, I want to play high card. Ship it. Okie dokie, we got Mercury, we've got Overstock. Mercury I can just hold on to. We can Overstock here. We have an Arcana pack, we can take the plutonium. We got a nice amount of money, so I think, let's see, our boss says playing pairs. We can re-roll once, maybe one more before opening the Arcana pack. We get a Hungman, perfect. So, I think spades, 3 in stone, we can hang them. This wild card I don't really care about. I'm just going to skip here and hope for a fool at some point. Alright, we know the high card wins. Is there anything else that we can do? We can try to go for a flush. Okay. So let's make some lucky cards and try to get all this money. Okay, I have a pair of 5s. I have a steel card. See if we could get 2 pair. Nope. Alright, well. High card 10. Nice. We get to play another one. We get even more obelisk value. Go next. So more glass cards are fine. Celestial, we're not going to take Uranus, but we can hold on to it. We could go one more. Priestess. Alright. Celestial. Give me the plutonium. Get rid of Uranus. Take Priestess. Go next. Alright, once again here, throw away stones. I can play 2 pair. I can play 3s and jacks. I'm going to make a glass 2, I think. And then throw it away. Save it for later. 2 pair is great. It's not too strong. We should be able to play high card once. Okay. I might be able to play high card one more time. But let's discard first. Okay. Emperor. Bummer. Get punished for not using the Priestess earlier. Emperor. We get Hermit. I should have used the Hierophant first to see if I can make some bonus cards. That's okay. Let's play King High, and if it doesn't win, I can play the Queen High. Nice. With the stone cards if you want. Alright, so we've got 19 on the high card. That should be enough to get us through ante 8. We can go Priestess again. Bummer. Before we open Arcana, let's try a standard pack. Nope, no enhanced cards. We got 93 bucks, so let's go one more. One more. Death. Death is useful. 80 bucks is a lot. Go one more. Bummer. Okay. We can use death on a steel card. We can use it on my gold card. I can hold the death card and use it on the blue seals. Probably that's the best move. So let's do that. Straight up, let's just do that. We can skip this unless I want to use strength here. I can turn a 3 into a 4, basically. Maybe. Could be. It could be relevant. Who knows? Go next. So I don't want to play a pair. I want to use death to copy the steel card, I think. I have a flush here. I would like to play a flush. Okay. Pair of 4s, I don't want to do. Let's use death here. And then that way when I discard the purple seal, I have a chance I could get death, I could get a fool, or I could get a useless moon, which is okay, that's fine. We can just sell it. And now play... What happens if I throw away the steel card? Yeah, that happens. Alright. We can use the plutonium. Okay. Crystal ball, maybe. Maybe now that I have the 3 blue seals, could get some crystal ball action. Before we open the Arcana pack, we do a little re-rolling. Uranus, Jupiter we can hold on to so that there's more plutonium in the shop. One more time, plutonium. Cool. Arcana. We can hang them on the stone cards. I think the stone cards we can hang them. Actually, maybe now the 4 and the ace. Maybe now we're at the point where we just play high card instead of flushes. Boss is going to debuff my cards. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. Boss is going to debuff my cards. We got times 8.4 on the obelisk. We've got, let's see here. We've got a lot of stone cards, but even without the stone cards, we get 300 chips from the high card because we've got the blue seals leveling up our high card. So we got plenty of chips. This doesn't hurt us that way. We have the steel cards. 2 steel cards held in hand represents plus 30 mult. That represents like a ×2. Maybe that's not that bad also. I think we're fine. So let's re-roll. Nice. We can play 2 pair. Okay. We can play 1 high card with no steel cards. Okay. We can look for 2 pair. We can play 3 aces. Three aces. Cool. All right. We can discard the purple seal. We can make a glass card if we want. I can make the stone card into a glass card. I gotta hold on to the justice card until the final boss. Let's go ahead and play the 10. Yes. Okay. Celestial pack for no plutonium. I guess I will skip in case there's a fool. Standard pack. Steel cards are cool. Maybe polychrome card could be useful. Mars. Nope. Sun. Nope. Priestess, maybe. I think that's it. We could take a tower if you want to take maybe another stone card. Otherwise, here we go. I have a purple seal that I can discard. I don't need this moon. I can discard all of these stones. Okay, we can make a polychrome glass card. We can make a stone 4. And go ahead and ship it. Look at that. Alright, so we managed to get its times 9.4 on the obelisk, which is pretty good. That's okay. That's okay for the obelisk. We did run into some awkwardness in the end game where we started out playing 40 pairs, and it's like, okay, I would like to play high card 40 times, except I can't. Why not? Because my high card scores too many points. So we've got all these stone cards giving us extra chips for the high card, which maybe doesn't matter that much if we have so many chips from the planet cards. From the blue seals, we have level 30 high card instead of having level 10 high card, so 3 times as many chips. Also much higher base mult, allowing us to use these steel cards. Yeah, I tried to play as many flushes as I could, but once again here with all of the extra stone cards from the Marble Joker, couldn't actually play that many flushes, but that's okay. So, you know, here's the thing about the obelisk is it's just very strong. It's very powerful. And if you know you get the obelisk early, if you know that you want to try to play around the obelisk on the gold stakes, for example, you could do something like this where early on you get some kind of jokers that allow you to play low level hands, right? When you first start out the run, you have low level hands. So you going to pick up some jokers, maybe a chips joker that helps you play maybe pairs or something like that, or two pair, maybe even flushes. And so you play these, and then later on you can plan for, okay, what is my end game hand going to be? What is my, if I'm going to end on high card, I can start leveling up high card early, even though I'm not playing high card. I can start leveling up, let's say if I'm doing, or I can start leveling up two pair, and then that can be my end game, or pairs can be my end game, and I start playing high card, I end on pairs, or something like that. So here we were able to win basically with just the obelisk. What I was trying to figure out is, okay, how to do like a pseudo jokerless run on this challenge, Monolith challenge. And like one way to do that is you try to play some higher ranking hand, like you try to play four of a kind, or you try to play flush houses, but then this marble joker gets in the way of that. I think marble joker makes it way more difficult to try to do a jokerless run, right? Because jokerless runs really depend on being able to play a high ranking hand consistently. So being able to play straights very consistently, you can level up your straights, or flush houses, or four of a kind. But then marble joker gets in the way of that. So, okay, I wasn't able to do it without the obelisk, but I was able to do it with only the obelisk. That's it. Here's the deck. Level 32 high card. Take care, everyone.